Relocating to Puerto Rico under the Act 60 Individual Resident Investor Tax Incentive can result in massive savings on your capital gains tax. As long as you're a bona fide Puerto Rican resident, you don't have to pay any capital gains tax on gains made in Puerto Rico. This lucrative tax benefit, as well as Puerto Rico's gorgeous weather and vibrant culture, attracts hundreds of Act 60 decree holders to the island each year. However, it's important to remember that the 0% capital gains tax rate only applies to gains made during the period you can demonstrate bona fide Puerto Rican residency by passing the presence test, tax home test, and closer connection test. If you have unrealized gains earned before moving to Puerto Rico, you will still owe regular U.S. taxes on them. Say you move to Puerto Rico and buy 100 shares of Microsoft for $50,000. A year later, you sell the shares for $75,000, incurring a profit of $25,000. Since you earned these gains as a bona fide Puerto Rican resident, you pay no taxes and can take home the entire $25,000. On the other hand, say you buy 100 shares of Microsoft for $40,000 while living in New York and relocate to Puerto Rico the next year, when the shares are valued at $50,000. Another year passes and you sell the shares for $75,000. In this case, you owe U.S. taxes on the $10,000 in unrealized gains you made while in New York, but the $25,000 you earned while in Puerto Rico is taxed at 0%. The calculation process can be tricky if you have a lot of securities. Here at Relocate, we've developed a capital gains Excel tracking tool to help you determine how much U.S. taxes you owe and how much you save through the Act 60 Individual Resident Investor Tax Incentive. Our tool considers the types of securities you hold and what U.S. taxes you're obligated to pay to determine how much you owe in capital gains tax. Relocate can help you every step of the way in your process of relocating to Puerto Rico. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to us at info@relocatepuertorico.com or call us at 1-855-735-2283.